Welcome to Landing Mode, the travel channel that lands on the most amazing spots in the world. Machu Picchu. An enchanted place that I fell in love on my first visit in 2007. Now, after my second visit, I will give you the best review about the changes, the prices, and everything you need to know before deciding if going to Machu Picchu is something that you really want to do. In this video, I will tell you how to enjoy your journey from Cusco all the way to Machu Picchu, and at the end of the video, I will give you my honest review about visiting Machu Picchu in 2023. A review that will make you think, well, if going to Machu Picchu is worth the money that you will have to spend to get there. If you think that after paying the high price for the entrance, you will be able to walk freely all over Machu Picchu, unfortunately, I have to tell you that it is not going to happen. After watching this video, you will be able to decide if going to Machu Picchu is something that is really worth it for you or not. So let's do it. Today, I am taking you to explore the mystical beauty of Machu Picchu, one of the 7 wonders of the world. In this video, I will take you on a journey to the best and unique view of Machu Picchu. A view that is breathtaking, tiring and dangerous to get. An experience that only a few explorers of Machu Picchu's 4,500 daily visitors are lucky to have. Today, I am taking you to Machu Picchu and also, all the way up to Huayna Picchu, the young mountain of the Inca Empire, for images that you will blow your mind. So, come with me on this amazing voyage that starts in Cusco, the capital of the Inca Empire. Our journey starts at 11,000 feet above sea level in Cusco, the ancient capital of the Inca Empire. Cusco is a city in Peru that is steeped in history and culture. It is known for its unique architecture, which mixes Spanish colonial style with Inca influences, and for its traditional cuisine. Cusco is considered to be the archaeological capital of the Americas, with many ancient sites and ruins scattered throughout the city. With its distinct architecture and delicious food, Cusco is a must-stop destination for travelers looking for a unique experience on their way to Machu Picchu. Cusco, the oldest continuously inhabited city in the Americas, is located in the southeastern Peruvian Andes and is often viewed as the historical capital of the Incan Empire. Cusco, the name of which means navel of the world in Quechua, is a city that has been witness to numerous historical events and has a rich, varied heritage. Cusco has held importance in the Andean region of South America since its formation was first noticed around the 10th century AD. For at least 200 years, the city served as the spiritual capital of the militant Chanca people who successfully defended its existence against the expanding Inca Empire until 1438 AD. The Incan ruler Pachacuti made Cusco an important part of his vast empire, connecting it to other parts of the kingdom and reinforcing its status. Pachacuti is said to have selected a large square, now known as the Plaza de Armas, as the center of the city. Today, Cusco remains a vibrant city, with an eclectic mix of culture, religion, art, and history. The city's effect on tourists from around the world is no less than breathtaking, and its worldwide recognition as a site of deep cultural importance is well-deserved. I really recommend that you spend at least one full day in Cusco before heading to Machu Picchu Pueblo. No matter what you like, I am sure you will find amazing attractions and places to eat delicious Peruvian dishes. Spend some time just relaxing and feeling the vibrations of this amazing city. I assure you will have an unforgettable positive experience in Cusco. Please subscribe to help the channel. It is 100% free and I really appreciate your help. Thank you. After spending one amazing full day in Cusco, it is time to get up at 3 a.m. and get ready to go to the bus station. During my full day in Cusco, I bought a package to Machu Picchu Pueblo that includes bus transfer from Cusco to Ollantaytambo and a train ride from Ollantaytambo to Machu Picchu Pueblo. There are buses that go straight from Cusco to Machu Picchu Pueblo that are cheaper, and it takes about 4 to 5 hours to get there. After arriving in Ollantaytambo, we head to the train that will take us to Machu Picchu Pueblo. The ride takes about 1 hour and 40 minutes, and you get an amazing view of the Vilcabamba mountain range and the Urubamba River that runs all the way to Machu Picchu Pueblo. Once you leave the Machu Picchu Pueblo train station, you'll be amazed by the mountains that surround the small town. One thing I realized during my visit is that the great majority of Machu Picchu visitors arrive in the morning and leave on the same day after visiting the old city. If you can, I really recommend that you spend one full day there. I assure you won't regret it. You can arrive early in the morning and spend a full day at Machu Picchu Pueblo to enjoy this beautiful and unique small town. You can visit their thermal pools where the water comes from a natural volcanic hot spring. After paying for the entrance, on your way to the pools, you will be able to enjoy beautiful rock-carved sculptures surrounded by nature. The chemical composition of the water in the thermal baths provides healing and relaxing properties. The water in the pools is yellow, due to a small quantity of sulfur found in it. That is a great place to just relax and start your day at Machu Picchu Pueblo. Once you are hungry, you will find many restaurants around the town. You have many options to choose from, such as burgers, trout ceviche, lamb ribs, and pisco sour. Peruvian cuisine is very diverse and delicious. Don't forget to buy the ticket for the bus that will take you all the way up to the entrance of Machu Picchu ancient city next morning. And make sure you buy the ticket to Machu Picchu before you even buy your airplane ticket to Peru. Next morning it is time to get up early and be among the first people to enter Machu Picchu. The first bus leaves normally at 5:30 a.m. from the bus station. That will be very easy for you to find since there is only one. Machu Picchu opens at 6 a.m. The morning I got there was raining a little bit, so I had to wait a few minutes by the entrance. After showing your entrance ticket, you will be guided to the beginning point of the circuit you choose. It had been 15 years since I last visited the ancient ruins of Machu Picchu, and I was so excited to be back. The awe and wonder of this place had never left me, and my anticipation for my return to this sacred site had been building for months. As I stepped into the ruins, I was immediately taken back to the first time I had visited. The beauty of the Incan architecture and the grandeur of the mountains surrounding us still filled me with awe. The 15 years had brought some changes to the area, but it still held the same magic and mystery that had captivated me all those years ago. I was glad to see that the conservation efforts had been successful, and that the site was still in great condition. It was amazing to be back at Machu Picchu, and I was filled with a sense of nostalgia and joy. I could not wait to explore the ruins, and to experience this place again after all these years. Before this new rule, there was only one ticket and it allowed you to walk all over Machu Picchu with no restrictions. Now they divided Machu Picchu into 4 different circuits. That means, if you want to walk the whole site of Machu Picchu plus Huayna Picchu, you will have to pay a lot more. In my opinion, the best view of Machu Picchu is from the top of Huayna Picchu, so that is where I am heading to. Since Machu Picchu is now divided into circuits, you have to do your research and pick the one that suits you best. In my opinion, it's hard to visit Machu Picchu without hiking Huayna Picchu. From the top of Huayna Picchu, which means young mountain in Quechua, you can have breathtaking views of Machu Picchu, the Urubamba River that runs around Huayna Picchu, and the amazing mountain range of the Peruvian Andes. So after entering Machu Picchu at 6 in the morning, I spent about 45 minutes there and headed straight to the entrance of Machu Picchu, that opens at 7 in the morning. I was the first one to get there, and after signing the entrance list, I chewed about 5 coca leaves to give me the boost I needed for that hike, and I released my happy feet through the beautiful and hard trail to the top of Machu Picchu. There is something very important that I have to say. Hiking Machu Picchu is no easy feat. It's a steep and strenuous climb that requires a good level of fitness and endurance. The trail is narrow and winding, and the altitude can make the hike even more challenging. The path is often slippery and can be dangerous if you don't take the necessary precautions. The hike usually takes around 1 to 2 hours, depending on your pace. The views from the top are spectacular, but the journey to get there is not for the faint of heart. You'll need to be prepared for the physical and mental challenge of the hike. Make sure to bring plenty of water, snacks, and the right clothing and gear. It's also important to plan ahead and be aware of the weather conditions. Hiking Machu Picchu is an unforgettable experience, but it's not for everyone. If you're up for the challenge, it's an amazing journey that will reward you with stunning views and a sense of accomplishment. So, after an arduous climb up the steep steps, the view from the summit is breathtaking. It's an incredible feeling to finally reach the top of Machu Picchu. The view of Machu Picchu on your feet, the curves of Urubamba River, lush green jungle below and the majestic Andes Mountains in the distance are a sight to behold. The air is crisp and cool, and the clouds make you feel like in heaven. It's the perfect place to take a moment to appreciate the beauty of nature and reflect on the journey it took to get here. The sense of accomplishment is overwhelming, and it's a moment that will stay on your mind forever. From there, you can see perfectly the road that runs all the way to the entrance of Machu Picchu. I was the first person to reach the top of Machu Picchu that day. So, I could enjoy it all for myself for about 30 minutes until a group of tourists from South Africa showed up. After spending about an hour enjoying that view, probably for the last time of my life, I headed back to Machu Picchu to spend some more time down there. The first part of the way down is different than the way up, and you have to go through a very small hole in a rock in order to get going on the trail down. The hike down Machu Picchu is not for the faint of heart. It is steep, sometimes windy with some parts requiring you to use your hands for support. While the hike down can take less time than hiking up, the rewards are well worth it. The views from the top are simply breathtaking, and you'll get to experience the ruins from a whole new perspective. The journey will end at the base of the mountain, where you can take a break and take in the incredible views. It is time to say goodbye Machu Picchu and explore more of Machu Picchu. At this time, more tourists have arrived. If you really want to enjoy Machu Picchu, I recommend you get there as soon as it opens, so you can have a better experience without hundreds of tourists around. Unless you don't mind having hundreds of people replacing Machu Picchu on your picture's background. Once back in Machu Picchu, you can take your time and enjoy the Inca's architecture, their sacred sites, and all enchanted beauty of this ancient citadel. If you get lucky, you may run into a cute rabbit like that one, or perhaps a baby llama waiting her mother finished eating, so it can get some fresh milk from her. You can also visit the Temple of the Sun, the Temple of the Condor, or perhaps you want to visit the 2-bedrooms Inca royal residence where the Inca emperor used to stay with his family when spending time in Machu Picchu. In my opinion, the emperor's home is a must-see attraction in this ancient site. There are many things to see in Machu Picchu, and you have to decide which ones attracts you the most before buying your entrance ticket to the ancient citadel. Now it is time for my very honest review about visiting, or not visiting Machu Picchu in 2023. The truth is, if you have been to Machu Picchu before, when we were allowed to walk everywhere without restrictions, trust me, do not waste your time and money going back. I assure that you will be very disappointed with all the changes that have been made in Machu Picchu. I understand that they need to protect the site, but in my opinion, there are too many restrictions. So many that it kills the freedom we were supposed to have while walking around Machu Picchu. I am pretty sure that they can find a better solution in order to make this experience more enjoyable for all visitors. On the other hand, if you have never been to Machu Picchu, I really recommend that you go. Since you have never been there before, you won't feel any difference, and I am sure that you will have an amazing experience there that you will never forget in your life. Just make sure that you choose your circuit with attention, so you can visit the places that you really want. If you feel like it, you can hire a tour guide at the bus station for about $20 per person. In the end, if you have been there before or not, the decision is yours. If you want to save money, you don't have to spend a night at Machu Picchu Pueblo. You can arrive in the morning on the first train, get the bus to Machu Picchu, spend some time there and go back home at the same day on the latest train to Ollantaytambo. So, this was my honest review about going to Machu Picchu in 2023. I hope it helped you at least a little bit. If you decide to go, I wish you have the time of your life in Machu Picchu. Now you can see videos and pictures of my whole trip from Lima to Cusco and Machu Picchu Pueblo with some prices, so you can have an idea of the cost of a trip to Peru. Leave a comment and follow the channel for more videos around the world. Thank you for watching Landing Mode. See you on our next landing.